Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm looking at Hoki, the fortune-telling legacy solitaire game. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Normally for one of these videos, I know the game inside and out, I've played it several times so I can teach the rules. But for Hoki, I know very little. I suspect for this game, the journey is going to be part of the experience. And so I haven't even opened the box yet. So please join me while we discover together exactly what this game is all about. Okay, let's open it up. We have a note here that reads, "Greetings. Hoki is a solitaire game that is guided by a story. Progression in this single-player experience relies on trust. You will be instructed when to open certain bags and read certain books. Proceed in the order that you are instructed. If you complete the story, you will unlock fortune-telling magic. Read each chapter in Hoki and then follow the closing prompts in this font. Here is your first prompt. Please open the book below titled Hoki and read chapter 1 to begin." And in small print here it says, "Fortune telling here is for entertainment purposes only. These cards do not predict the future, but reading them might guide you." Okay, well, here's the book. Looks like we have chapter 1, Pupil. Where am I, you ask yourself. The sun warms your skin. You smell the crisp air. In a vast field surrounded by mountains, a woman is sitting alone at a table. In a blink, you are sitting across from her. She is holding a coffee cup and saucer inches from your eyes. You hear it rattle. "There are visions in the coffee grounds, do you see?" She's pointing into the cup with her free hand. "Visions can gaze into your future." You look in suspiciously. A beautiful scene unfolds within the brew. People, landscapes, and animals. Good. She leans back. "We are inside of the box you've just opened. Come here to experience visions, like in the coffee cup. But," she hesitates, "first you must become a seer. You are lost." Shuffling a particular deck of cards, she deals 3 cards to you and 3 to herself. "I am the enchanter. I will be your guide on this journey." Now she deals 3 piles of cards between you. These piles are called the Mirage. A vision happens when you discard every card from the Mirage. This is called a clear. With practice and intention, you will clear often. A pupil aspiring to be a seer will fail often. "My pupil, have patience and focus." She hands you a book labeled Act 1 Method. Open the pupil deck pouch, then go to and read Act 1 Method. Return here to Chapter 2 Fragment when instructed. Okay, so we get to open the pupil deck pouch. We have some cards. It looks like there's a video tutorial that you can go look at. Okay, and now we're going to learn how to play the game. So it says that there are 24 cards in the pupil deck and no duplicate cards. This deck contains cards with 3 different colors and 8 different symbols. The symbols are found in the upper left corner of each card. And it shows it right over there. All right. Shuffle the cards in the pupil deck thoroughly. Deal out a cross with 1 pile of 3 cards on top, face down, 3 piles of 6 cards in the middle row, face down, and 1 pile of 3 cards on the bottom, all face up. This is the start of your discard pile and you may look at it. The top pile is the enchanter's hand, and the 3 middle piles are called the Mirage. Okay, let's set that up. 3 cards in the Enchanter's hand. And 6. And then these 3 face up. All right, our object is to discard every single card from the Mirage. This is called clearing the deck. Okay, we're going to begin by revealing the top cards of each of the 3 piles in the Mirage. Okay, anytime a top card in the Mirage is face down, we have to flip it face up. All good. And now here's how we discard cards. We're going to be comparing symbols or colors. So if any top card's colors match, discard one of these matching cards from the Mirage. But if any of the top card symbols match, discard all matching cards from the Mirage. If both match types occur at the same time, you choose which match to use. Well, that's great here. We have a symbol match right away, so we can take both of those and discard them. But let's keep going. Let's see what else we need to know. If and when you can no longer reveal or discard, move one card from a pile to the top of another pile, or an empty pile's space. And here's an important rule. If a pile is empty, you must shift into the empty pile space before discarding. However, you must reveal before you shift. All right, that's easy enough. Now there's something called a gleam. In rare instances, 3 cards will present a symbol match. This is called a gleam. You get to discard all matching symbols, then proceed. And then the last bit of info that we need is the Enchanter's Challenge. The moment every card is revealed in the Mirage, we're going to pause our attempt and deal the Enchanter's 3 cards to each pile. And we'll just do that from left to right. And here they give us some strategies that will greatly improve our results. We need to have patience, Pupil. The Enchanter will reveal them soon. So let's do our first attempt at clearing. And obviously we have these 2 symbol matches, so we're going to discard both of those. And we will reveal. Okay, we have a color match. We have to pick one of them. I suppose we should look at our discard, right? Since we have one of those in here, let's discard this one. All right, we can keep discarding. Kind of like that one. We still have just the color match here, so let's go ahead. Look at that one. Ooh, let's keep it going. Oh, we missed out on the symbol there, and now we have no matching symbols and no matching colors, so we need to do a shift. Let's maybe shift this one over to here. Okay, we're in the same situation. I could just shift this over, and then I'd have 2 reds. So let's try that. And now I can get rid of that one. Okay, more color. I'll just get rid of this one. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going. I'm gonna have to shift. Once again, I could shift and have blue, so seems like a good idea. I'm just gonna clear out one of these. So now we have an empty space, so we have to fill it. I'll move this over here. And we reveal. Man, still no symbols at all. But we can go like that. let's get this one out. Nope. Guess we'll move this over here. I'll get that one. And I'll shift this over. Ah! Okay, this is not working well. Let's move that. Guess, actually, I'm going to do that one. I can. Then this can go over here. Wow, this is not working out well, is it? We just can't get those matches. That there. And then this is going to be every card flipped. So as soon as that happens, those come out. And they go from left to right. Boom. 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 Okay, so now we just need to clear these off. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do this, but we have a color match. I think I want to discard this one. Now we don't have a match. I want to move this to here. We now have a color match. We're going to discard that. We have to move something over to here to fill this gap. If I move this red card here, then those two go away. Oh, that's it, right? I move this here. Now we have a symbol match, so these both go away. And now I have both a symbol and a color match, so I can choose which one. I choose the color. And now we have a symbol. And that's a clear. Hey, there we go. We did it. The pupil has become the master. All right, so we're told whether we succeeded or failed to return to Hoki, Chapter 2, Fragment. Giant trees surround you in all directions. Between them, there is only darkness as the sun fails to shine through. A path or clearing is nowhere to be seen. There are no birds calling. In fact, the trees themselves are perfectly still. You exhale a cloud into the cold air and wonder how long you'll be here. It takes a moment for your breath to fade, revealing a shadowy figure in the woods. Are you lost? You turn to the sudden voice. The enchanter is sitting on a fallen tree next to you. She seems unaffected by the luck of a pupil. She shows you a handful of leaves, then lets them fall. As they drift down, they begin to stand out against the roughage. You bend down for a closer look. The leaves have become fragments of a map. Time is a torn map. You must assemble the pieces. These leaves have been discarded, but they are not useless. Now they are your guide. The cards you discarded are these fragments, she says. A clue. You begin assembling the pieces and ponder her words. Just as you complete the map, you find yourself at the forest's edge. You are sitting with the enchanter again. More to come. She smiles and deals again. Clue unlocked. Your discard pile will inform your choices. Grouping the discarded cards by symbol will help. Begin your second attempt. Whether you succeed or fail, read Chapter 3, Reflection. Okay, well, we were doing a little bit of that, but I guess they want us to group our discard pile by symbol. That makes sense. Okay. Let's see if we can get 2 for 2 here. Wow, so we're going to have to do an immediate shift. All right, we got symbol and color. Let's go for symbol. Okay, symbol and color again. I think going with symbol makes sense. We now have color. Let's discard that one. I think now we'd like to discard this one so we finish up that symbol. Color again. Let's grab that one. All right, now we got a shift. This is likely to come up. This one less so. And this one definitely won't come up. So let's go like that. There we go. Yeah, let's get those. Matching symbols. Oh, we got to shift again. I think I'm going to use the same logic. And there we go. It worked. And now let's move this one in. We've got color. Ah, we now have nothing. I'm going to move this over. There we go. Ooh, do we want to do that, though? I don't think we do yet. I think we want to get rid of this one. With the color, and now we can slide this one into that spot. Yeah. Now, did we get all... Nope, there's still one down there that hasn't been flipped yet. So we're not at the Enchanter's... what do they call that? Enchanter's Challenge. We're not at the Enchanter's Challenge yet. I think we definitely want to get that. The problem is now we have to put this over here. And now we have to do this. Yep. I don't think we have any choice there. So then this slides over. This is revealed. And then we go straight to the challenge. And there we go. This is good. We just take these two. And now we can choose. We can do that one. And then we can do those. There you go. 2 for 2. So now we would read chapter 3, but I'm actually going to stop here. That was just a little taste of Hoki. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.